Good afternoon, and it is a good afternoon. The day ending much better than it began. Started the day with clouds, some rain showers, but as expected, with the passage of a cold front, skies have cleared out, winds have shifted out of the west, dew points are coming down, and better weather is returning. And it looks like, for the most part, the good weather is sticking around for the better part of the upcoming holiday weekend. So we have a lot to discuss today, including the latest, and there have been some notable changes to Dorian, which has now become a hurricane officially from the National Hurricane Center, and there have been notable changes in the track and a little bit to the timing as well. We're going to talk all about that coming up in just a couple of minutes. But first, let us start the show as we always do. I turn it over to my buddies at Good Brother Earl with your whiteboard weather theme song. Hit it, fellas. When it's time to go outside, it's raining cats and dogs. Someone told me it's about to snow. I need a friend, it's Pittsburgh weather now.com. And we're starting the show. La da 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 da. And all you're getting is whiteboard weather. Like it or not. Thanks as always to Skip and Jeff for the whiteboard weather theme song, and all the photos that you saw there are parts of our vacation / whiteboard weather t-shirt where you're wearing it photo gallery, which can be found on the homepage PittsburghWeatherNow.com. Also the home of your daily weather fun fact. And this week, all the fun facts cover various August all-time weather records for Pittsburgh. So if that interests you, visit PittsburghWeatherNow.com for the photo gallery, as well as the fun facts of the day, and also the link to our merchandise store. Let us get to some birthdays today before we get a lot of weather information to cover, as I said. Born on this day, Shania Twain, country music superstar, also LeAnn Rimes, Jack Black, the actor and comedian, Jason Priestley, most notably from 90210 fame, which now has been rebooted into a show once again, and figure skater, male figure skater, and now figure skater commentator, Scott Hamilton celebrates his birthday today. It's National Power Rangers Day today. I don't know if that's what the Power Rangers do, but that's what I think they should do. It's National Bow Tie Day today. National Cherry Turnovers Day today. Bridge Remembrance Day today, which is a day to remember all of your lost pet companions over the course of the years. And finally, it is National, I forgot this one this morning, National Red Wine Day today. So pour yourself a glass of vino and celebrate National Red Wine Day today. That is all I have in terms of that information. Let us get to our weather information, and then we're going to talk a little longer than usual about Hurricane Dorian and its potential impact on the United States by the end of the Labor Day holiday weekend. First, our current conditions. It is 79 right now. West wind at 14, and the dew point, as we said it would, dropping rapidly. It's down to 54 as some drier air is moving in from the west and northwest, and we're going to enjoy some real fine weather over the course of the next several days Looks like it's going to last mainly through the holiday weekend. This is the current surface map. You can see a big area of high pressure located across, we'll call it the Mississippi River Valley. The cold front that came through here this morning is now well off to our east. That high continues to build by to our south. Tomorrow you can see this large double dome of high pressure. Beautiful day on tap tomorrow, as we'll start in the 50s and end up with highs tomorrow in the mid 70s. We quickly fast forward ahead to Friday. Now note this boundary back here tomorrow morning in the upper Midwest. Look at Friday morning. That front crosses very quickly across the Great Lakes and moves through here, it looks like, on Friday. Now, a couple of notes here. The front A is pretty weak. B, it's not very energetic. And C, there's not a lot of moisture to work with. So I think it generally passes through here with no fanfare. Just probably a little bit more of a wind shift, and then some reinforcing shot of cooler, drier air for the weekend. So I don't think it really stirs up anything in the way of showers. I think we're going to be mainly rain-free until maybe, and the key word there is maybe, late in the day on Sunday. And I even think that at this point could be an iffy proposition. We may string together, another 5 to 6 days of dry weather in most cases. That's going to last right through Labor Day. So that is excellent news, especially given the fact that many people have plans for the long holiday weekend. I saw somebody commenting there, the Canfield Fair is coming up. Labor Day, I think that's the Rib Cook-Off and Festival down at Heinz Field. Clarks, I think, are playing down there this weekend. So just a couple of things of note, in addition to any activities that you may have going on. So let us get to the whiteboard, run this down, and then we'll talk Dorian. Your sunrise and sunset times, take note, your sun is now officially setting before 8 p.m., 7:59. So, oh man, sunset continues to get earlier and earlier. I don't like it when the sun sets earlier and earlier. Just me, maybe. No, it's not just me. A lot of people are like me. Moon is a waning crescent phase. August rainfall, 1.93 inches. The deficit for the month is 1.11 inches. And this will likely be the driest month of 2019. Matter of fact, I looked back, as I do, and this will likely be the driest month in 20 months. So we've had a really rainy stretch of weather almost for 2 years, and this will be our driest month in quite some time. Tracking Dorian, now a hurricane. The official track, has been farther to the east, and that has notable implications not only on the track and the timing, but less land interaction is expected, which means greater intensity is now forecast. The storm is expected to continue to intensify, and it should be a hurricane near the east coast of Florida by Labor Day on Monday. I'm sure this is going to be the main story online and on your TV if you still watch over the next several days. I only say that because I don't. Tonight, mainly clear skies, comfortable 57 degrees. Tomorrow, 76 degrees, a mostly sunny sky, real pleasant Thursday tomorrow. Fair and 59 tomorrow night, so your AC is getting a nice break once again. Friday, partly sunny. I think we'll have more clouds at times with the approach and passage of that weak front that I talked about. 79, seasonal high temperature. On Saturday, clouds and sunshine. 77, a lot of college football games, major college and smaller college football games taking place this Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. Looks good also for the high school games on Friday night. Then on Sunday, partly sunny. I think there's a chance to see a spotty afternoon shower. I think right now that's about a 30% chance, so it's an iffy proposition. 78, many places probably get through Sunday rain-free, and Labor Day on Monday, partly cloudy and 81 degrees, and all eyes on Monday will turn to Dorian, which will be approaching likely the east coast of Florida late this holiday weekend and early next week. All right, let me set things up, and I'm going to talk to you about Dorian, some of my thoughts, and what the National Hurricane Center, more importantly, is thinking moving forward. Let me show you the current satellite picture. Dorian right now is right down here in the Caribbean. Now, if you look closely, right there, this little island, that's Puerto Rico. So Dorian is passing east of Puerto Rico. If you were with me yesterday, the track actually had Dorian going toward the west side of Puerto Rico, toward this sort of little passage between Puerto Rico and Hispaniola, which is this larger island. It was supposed to go through here. It has now shifted the track, wow, a good 150 miles further east, which has major implications down the line. Because of that further eastward shift in track, it will stay over water primarily rather than interact with land, and that time it's going to spend over warm water will help it intensify. And you can see it's also going to move a little slower. It's going to take a longer route toward the Florida coast. You can see the timeline brings it near the northern Bahamas by Sunday morning, and you can see its position expected 8 a.m. Monday morning right near the central Florida coast, the east coast of Florida. That would be probably just east of Orlando and south of Jacksonville. Now, the interesting thing is, if it gets in that vicinity, there's still a variety of options that could play out. Here is one scenario, and this is, let me see, this is Monday morning. You can see that area of low pressure is representative of Dorian Monday morning or Monday afternoon. It has it right along the coast and near Jacksonville. Now, we talked about this yesterday. Without a good steering flow, it looks like at least through the middle part of next week, Dorian just could be meandering around here through southern Georgia and northern Florida. Rather than make any sort of hard turn and accelerate, it may actually slow down and start to dissipate and just continuously rain across parts of the southeast Monday, Tuesday, and potentially Wednesday of next week. So this is something certainly to watch because it could cause some really not only typical hurricane damage with regard to storm surge and wind damage, but if it sits and spins for a period of 2, 3, 4 days, it's going to cause a considerable amount of flooding in that area of the country. So something to certainly watch over the next several days. Again, here's your latest track. And the M, before anyone asks, is the forecast for it to potentially become a major hurricane. So that would be a Category 3 storm approaching the east coast of Florida on Labor Day. So something that not only I will be following, but all of your favorite and credible meteorologists will be following over the course of the next several days as well. As I said, it's probably going to be the main story on just about every television newscast / broadcast as we head into the holiday weekend. And that information especially notable for anyone that has travel plans or family to Florida this holiday weekend, or for that matter to parts of the southeast. If it takes a track toward Jacksonville, those impacts will be felt up through, say, Savannah, Georgia, all the way up toward Hilton Head and parts of the South Carolina coast as well. So something to watch certainly over the course of the next several days. I do want to make mention this morning on Wake Up Whiteboard Weather, gave away a free car wash, or the opportunity to become eligible. Drew the winner for that free car wash. It's David Horvath. We'll be in touch, David, as to how you can claim and get your free car wash coupon. And we'll give away another car wash again later this week so you can get your ride nice and spick and span clean, hopefully for the holiday weekend. I will, again, I'll make the announcement one more time, be at the Norwin Public Library tonight at 6:30. Little presentation, little discussion, little education about weather. According to comments that were made on my Facebook page from Norwin Public Library, they're expecting a standing room only audience. So I'm not quite sure what that means, but if standing room only is only 12 people, I'm still flattered that 12 people want to hear me talk about weather. So if you're in the neighborhood and have the time, Norwood Public Library tonight at 6:30, I will see you there, and we'll discuss and educate and talk about weather. I think that's going to do it for today. I appreciate you tuning in as always. Have yourself a great rest of this Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your hump day. The weather certainly has gotten much nicer. I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. for Wake Up Whiteboard Weather, which is sponsored by WetGo. So until then, you know it. Peace.